Dear committee, my name is Valerie van der Moten and I am delighted to present my candidacy review and solo show titled Harmony in Movement at the Set 7 Design Gallery. Interested in the combination of colors with simple shapes, I am driven by a quest of for freedom, joy and serenity through the act of painting. Growing up in front of a cemetery and losing a loved one in my childhood confronted me to the condition of life and death at an early age. Since then, with this awareness about the impermanence of life, I connect daily with nature, trees, foliage and flowers in my surroundings, or with the sea and the sky when I go to the seaside, letting my mind drift into a whimsical space where time is non-linear and memories appear in fragments. This relationship with time, environment and space is my inspiration. Guided by the psychology of colors, I play with gouache and acrylics on small wood panels and linen. On the substrate, I combine sequences of neutral and rainbow palettes after onset of rules, with a variety of lines and gestural movements with geometric abstraction that allow the release of emotions, thoughts and inner voice to translate moments of reverie. In my paintings, the sublime is an adventure going back and forth from displacement to stillness. Past, present and future unfold in a rhythmic composition and colors vibrate in a soft or shimmering contrast. Each mark, either gestural or flat, is inhabited by the body and the mind to embrace existence. The inner and outer worlds meet in fragile harmony as an echo of changes. Seeking a metaphorical depth by applying texture, I create a meditative visual and sensory that invites positivity. The exhibition presents a sample of my series Playgrounds, and which is my focus for the candidacy review and the direction I take for my thesis. Since the beginning of the program, I have sought in the creative process how to formally express the concepts of freedom, joy, and serenity. As answers, expressive abstraction gave me the rhythm of the gesture, until I found great resonance with the book The Poetic of Space by philosopher Gaston Bachelard that I read during SFI 716. Inspired by the chapter Shells and the dialectics of outside and inside, I then studied the spiral shape and the seascapes as metaphors of daydreaming. Through this work, I gradually developed a strategy of combining a rainbow palette with neutral colors, particularly for the spiral series. This natural pattern gave me the idea to create the exhibition in the Fibonacci sequence. Starting with one spiral nest, titled Spiral Nest, made with acrylic on wood plates. 2 unframed spirals curling up and imaginary vortex made with gouache on wood panels. 3 framed spirals, starting on the top with a day of pink, yellow in lavender and yellow in the middle, made with gouache on wood panels. 5 seascapes, morning at Dumber Beach, Le Lavande Beach, an afternoon at Rockaway Beach, Forgotten the Words at the Edge of the Water, and Peace Please, made with acrylics on linen. The 8 remaining artworks are from the Playground series, as following: from the left, into green, blue and grey, lofty deep green, light violet in the right corner, moving to purple, love is purple, soft cloudy day, rose chiclet and Miami pink. Playgrounds is born after being asked to submit a project of 45 paintings for the SCAD 45th anniversary. For the 45 paintings, I immediately knew that I wanted to use the rainbow palette as a symbol of joy. Indeed, the rainbow is the prism of light and therefore brings a feeling of happiness. I too look at the paintings of Ellsworth Kelly as recommended after my 15 hours review. I then combine the formal elements of the spirals and the seascapes with the idea of the dominoes because I wanted all my paintings being connected between them. I decided to use different lines, horizontals, verticals, diagonals, and curves. This allows me to play with the dynamism of the geometric composition. Each painting has a different composition of 3 areas representing the past, the present, and the future. For the playground series, I added to a rainbow palette of 15 shades, a palette of 5 colors referring to serenity: blue, green, blue, brown, grey, and beige. I created a sequence that frees me from the usual rules when it comes to color choices. Instead of thinking in terms of complementary, warm or cold colors, gradients, or values relationships, I follow my own set of rules by establishing a sequence that is rhythmic. I too express the notion of freedom through the application of texture, which is gestural and spontaneous. I vary the texture using different kinds of brushes and palette knives. The connections between the paintings allow viewers to see them as a whole piece and then to read that whole piece from left to right and to right from left or vertically too. It refers to the passage of time which is non-linear in a daydream. The paintings become fragments of memory to contemplate. The aim is to make 100 paintings in this series to honor my grandmother's desire to live to be 100 years old. In the painting moving to purple, the diagonal in the left corner causes movement. Then the vertical slows down this movement to refer to changes and then to quietness. The composition is divided in 3 areas, past, present, and future, each one containing a different texture and unified by the use of acrylics to evoke the daydream as an abstract space. To create my own vision of balance, I stayed away from the dynamic art matter by dividing the aid into equal parts and the length into 1/4 and 3/4 parts. There is a progression between the shapes from small to medium to large that is going to the opposite direction too, as we can read the painting from the right to the left and to the left to the right. I achieve a soft harmony in movement by combining 2 cold colors with a neutral one, thanks to my sequence. This is how I see the magic happening in the unexpected, and as a person living with fibromyalgia, this is what I try to incorporate in my own life. The tour is now finished. Thank you for your attention and I wish you a nice day.